So this new attack that I got is called Brutal Slam. It does 2 weapon plus strength modifier damage, and I push the target 2 squares and knock it prone. Then one enemy adjacent to the target takes 1d8 plus my strength modifier damage.
You know, I think it evens out the fact that I can't attack, that you can attack really well.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, you didn't need that move that made you attack, and then there was just a bonus to anyone that attacked it.
Yeah.
The one that you picked, the unicorn one, actually has a lot more group bonuses than it does.
Oh no, not just that. I can throw like a teammate of mine into battle, and whoever he hits heals anyone next to that creature. So it's like a move, a heal, and also they get the choice to either heal or teleport.
In this session, Bailey puts a dragon against Pack all by himself.
All right, Pack, you're on your own. I'm gonna have you charge it.
Nope, I'm all alone. You can't.
I was just talking to people,
Oh, okay.
but I'm fine.
Hey, we are the only people you need to talk to, okay?
So,
Bailey?
how long has it been since decapitation? Like minutes?
Yeah, like, we're kind of going to, the part where, the little girl said, "Hi, I'm Nyx," and then we'll kind of carry on from there. So, yeah, what are we doing?
I like her. She seems alright.
Metagamer, motherfucker.
No, she's talking to Pack more than anything. So
Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going?
It's this spooky time traveler.
Now who's metagaming?
She's wearing the same cloak as you, isn't she?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, was it this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
I described it
Okay.
like she's wearing the same cloak as you, but it's not as tattered.
Oh, so it's newer.
Very new.
This is the one that's like was gnawing on.
Vest.
No, that was
Yep.
an old man.
That was.
No, that was an old man, wasn't it?
No.
Matt, what is your intelligence?
I'm fairly smart.
Snips's intelligence?
Oh,
Seriously.
don't judge me.
Seriously though.
All right, you know what? My intelligence is a 15.
Okay, so you're fairly smart, I guess.
Hey, that's what I said.
I feel like you would realize this person is wearing the exact same clothes as the man who was in the cell. She has the same hair color. And all those people that are in the cell are now on deck and quickly ushering, the quote-unquote bad pirates into the cell that they had been put in. But the old man, or the, old man with the white hair is not with them. So maybe with your level of intelligence, I feel like you'd be able to see...
I want to try to discern her race, because I find it odd that she's no longer an old man.
Well, okay.
What would that be?
I don't know. Suggestions from the audience?
Wait, I'm sorry, I missed it. What?
He wants to know what her race is. What would I have to make him roll?
Oh, that would probably be an insight, right?
I think so too, yeah.
Or
I would think-
insight or perception, because he would have to insight to see what the race would be if you were thinking she was an old man, now it's a girl. Right?
I wouldn't
Insight
do
could go into
insight
that.
for the sole purpose it's a wisdom check.
What about okay, nature.
It should be an intelligence check. Like
Okay.
history or religion.
Well, it can't be religion. I guess
So
maybe try...
I would think history.
I think try history. No, yeah, history.
Okay.
Because history is intelligence and
Mhm.
you have to know information.
Yeah.
Alright.
And for right now...
Doesn't matter. All he's got to do is roll a 1 or better and he wins.
Oh no, this is the best part. You get to learn one of my new dailies. Yeah.
And Bill is very cranky, so he's going below deck for now. Let's pretend like that's
Why is he
below
so
deck.
cranky?
No, we don't know. We'll have to ask him later. So just make sure whenever Bill gets on, we ask him, hey, why are you so cranky? Okay, so Bardic Lore. You use Arcana, Dungeoneering, History, Nature, or Religion to make a knowledge check, but instead of rolling a d20, resolve the check as if you had rolled a 20. So I rolled a 20 on History there.
So what? That's a 35.
No, only a 20, only a 29. Do I know that she's a changeling?
I think probably you've read it in a book somewhere. You're just like,
Heard of
you know what? I've heard of a race that can change their size and shape and gender. And I feel like you'd be fairly confident that she's probably a changeling or something else that can change their shapes.
Now, at the same time, Snips would be okay with this. I don't think I would be disturbed by this so much because I myself change shape and form. So I think I would be trusting in this, whatever it is, and I would go up to it and greet. I would like to greet it. No, this is legit. Get out of here. But I would greet it. Her. It, she, he, I don't even know if she ever was, she or he, or whatever.
I'm curious though, because it was a little girl when I spoke to it.
Right now it's a little girl.
Yeah, but it was when it was in the cell. It was too, wasn't it?
No, it was a man. Yeah, it was.
It was an old man.
Yeah.
So I would notice that it was different too because I would have seen that cloak because I questioned about it.
Yes, you would have probably noticed that she's wearing the same clothes as that old man.
Okay, that's all.
Okay. So what's happening?
Yeah. I think Soren would want to make sure we have control over the ship before we do anything major.
I think that's a good idea.
Make sure all the pirates don't turn. So he'll walk up to Snips and be like, can you get a handle on things here before they start rioting and taking over the ship?
What was his name? The pirate that I befriended. Gary?
It was Carl.
Carl.
Was it Carl?
I remember it was Carl.
Okay, I guess it's Carl.
Alright, I'm gonna yell, Carl! Come hither, my friend.
Carl kind of pops his head up from the stairs leading below decks, and he kind of runs up to you. He's like, hey, what's up, Snips?
Hey, can you kind of just get together, get a group of guys together and make sure everything's under control because we just had this big uprising, revolution and all. Can you kind of take a lead on this?
He says, Snips, you can count on me. I'm actually already, I've got my boys, and they're kind of vouching for most of these men, and actually, maybe the only ones you might be worried about are the slaves, because we did help we did help the captain put them in a cage, and they might not be so happy about that, so...
Do these slaves seem to be like forming a union or whatnot or something of the sort? So do they have some kind of like head of authority, a leader folk of the slaves?
What they're looking for was militia.
You just need to give a really good speech.
Oh,
that says that you're the captain of the new ship.
Oh, what? Why, Soren? Thank you for this hefty promotion.
They won't respect me.
That's for sure.
He's kind of like, look at me.
What the fuck? That's fucked up, DM.
I vote Coslin.
Nope.
No, he's the helm.
That's been.
He's the helmsman.
Decided.
I wouldn't trust him in charge. That's why I'm trying to push for Snips.
Peck, I nominate you for first mate.
I'll be first mate.
All right, you'll be number one.
I'll be the advisor.
Like, what about me? I thought I was your number one, Snips.
You're
I
gonna
hold
be
my Morgan
head of
grad
security.
at Carl.
Carl's head of security. He's my security.
Shouldn't Pac be head of security?
No, he's number 1. The captain
Okay.
spoke. These decisions are final.
Carl's like, oh boy, head of security. Oh man, I was the swab the deck boy before you showed up, Snips. I'm super excited.
And you'll be good to go.
Soren's
I
like,
like.
I'm the
I'm
advisor.
a fan of Carl. Me and Carl are friends because we have we held
Soren?
similar jobs and got similar
Um,
promotions.
Soren, I see you as science
Advisor.
officer.
Science?
Yeah. You
Head
know,
of the
things
science
to do
department.
with knowledge and science and magic.
I always wanted to be good at science. It always tended to blow up in my face.
All right, I love
Yeah.
it. Let's do it.
Accidental fire, ice. It's just bad.
Yeah. More excitement for the day, I say.
Just don't let me near
Oh, hang
the
on.
gunpowder
It's not happy
supplies.
time.
Hey,
Um,
I just wanted to point out real quick that Soren, I specifically remember you saying, "I'm not standing next to you, Snips," and look where you are.
Oh, keep in mind, Soren is keeping at least 2 squares distance. One square.
We'll never stand directly next to Snips.
That's
um,
probably why Coswin's pissed. Actually, now I remember.
Yeah.
that was like a week and a half ago.
Still, he's thinking back to these things.
All right. So.
As answer to your earlier question, Citizen Snips, so far, the like half of the slaves are actually down in the hold, like roughly shoving in the nasty pirates, or you know the ones that had stuck up with the captain.
we don't like those.
And the other half are just kind of milling around on deck. They seem to have kind of clumped together just because they don't know what to do, what's going to happen to them now.
All right. These people need a voice.
What?
A leader.
What happened to our old ship?
Draylen drove away.
I'm
Or sailed away.
I want to make sure and let Bailey know that I have my Defender aura up right now.
What does that mean? Why?
That just means that I have a +2 bonus to my AC.
Okay, how long?
Huh?
For how long?
Until I get into a rage.
Right.
All right, nobody piss off Pack.
Or piss him off so that he has minus AC.
Yeah, that's the only like downside to being in my Berserker Rage or Berserker Fury is because I lose the 2 AC bonus.
That makes sense though, because when you get all angry and stuff, you're not thinking straight and you're open to attacks. So
Yep.
that makes sense. All right, so I don't know. What is this? The top floor have like an upper deck or something? Is there like an elevated? You know how some ships have that like stairway up to the steering wheel kind of thing?
Yeah, I'm sorry. The background is actually the mid deck, but it's basically the same shape. But yeah, there would be an elevated part where the steering wheel is and all that shit.
Okay, I'm gonna get up on that elevated part and I'm going to address the slaves.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna go out
Soren's
there.
gonna stand up there with him, just right next to him.
Okay. Well,
Not
let's
right next,
decide.
but, like,
where
the side.
exactly is the elevated portion?
On
Is
your
it
left side.
over here?
Hold on. Gotta make
Oh,
this
I
the
see it.
right
I see it.
side.
I see it.
Yep, on the
It's
right.
over here.
I got a question for you. Totally off topic. Do you guys remember this background from anything?
The wood.
No, I mean like this entire boat.
It's our boat, isn't it?
No, well it is from the first campaign we all play together, but I totally
This is the
recycled
Enterprise.
It. Nope,
No.
nope, I don't think so. No, it's.
I-
Bailey, can you see my aura?
I can. It's really small.
Right.
Oh.
It says I have an aura 1.
That's just
That's
your
gonna
square.
be 5 feet. But whenever you enter it onto here, since it's aura 1, that's 5 feet, but you're gonna double that because I changed some settings on Roll20.
So 10 feet?
Yes.
So like that?
Yeah, but make it a
Yep.
square. It's easier. There
Okay.
you go.
So anybody who's in that, by the way, enemies take a -2 penalty to attack rolls against them if they're in it.
That's pretty
I
cool.
don't think we can see it though.
No, they can't. I can.
No,
but it's pretty
No.
cool.
We are not allowed to
Essentially,
see other
it's-
ores.
This square to this square. Oh, why isn't that doing
It's
it?
one square all around him.
That,
Yeah,
that's
just
one
one
square all
burst.
on me.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought 1 was just the square he occupies.
No, then that wouldn't be an area. Like that wouldn't be an
it's
aura.
big.
Yeah, it's just a
makes
burst
sense.
one.
Makes
There
sense.
it is. I see it now.
Yep. Well, no, he drew a square.
Yeah, I drew
Yeah,
a
but
square.
it's cool.
That's fine.
It's
All right.
perfect.
So, where exactly are the slaves? On the ship?
Like let's say they're gathered like around here.
Oh, good. So I'm
And by the way, Pack, that little girl's sticking really close to you. Oopsies.
All right. So, I'm gonna go ahead and address the slaves. All right. Greetings. I apologize for your brief captivity, but soon we will be
We've
arriving.
been in there for months.
Yeah,
You
Skellbacker, where you will be set free,
Pack.
and all will be forgiven.
What do you,
If not, we throw you overboard.
wait,
so
what
your
do you
choice.
mean all will be forgiven?
We will let bygones be bygones.
So I'm supposed to let this guy, and he points to a random pirate. He's like, I'm supposed to let this guy walk for putting me in a cell for months because you tell me to?
Look, you can go back in the cell if you want.
Okay.
He saved your life. These pirates turned against their captain for the sole purpose of saving your life and ours.
Soren for captain.
Shush there in the popcorn rally.
Are you guys trying to intimidate or diplomatize?
It's peanut
diplomacy.
gallery, by the way.
Diplomatize.
This is Peter. What a shit.
Okay, go ahead, Matt.
Popcorn
And
rally, he says.
Matt, go ahead and roll diplomacy for me. And Soren, I will let you synergize with him if you want.
You want
Okay.
me
I'll
to
synergize.
roll a diplomacy check.
Well, apparently, Soren. Do I add my diplomacy to it?
It's you add +2 if you got over 10.
Bailey, do you want to get rid of that square?
I'm saying, do I add
Uh,
diplomacy to the roll?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
No, I
If
thought
I-
it's if he's synergizing, you just roll d20. If it's higher than 10, you add +2, right?
Also, can I use healing surges
Don't think you add anything.
to heal?
Yep.
All
Can
right.
I just roll my own diplomacy then?
I don't know. Can you get higher than a 22?
Not really. I can. I can.
I have a 22 right now, so.
Yeah, I have like a 14
All right.
total, but I can't use that for synergy.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, cool. So 22, Bailey, for diplomacy.
Okay. So is that all you're gonna say to them? I guess.
Yeah, because if they don't agree, we can throw them overboard.
Okay. They say. Well, let me think for just a second. Let us talk amongst ourselves. Can we have a minute below deck with our companions?
Of
Can you kinda-
course. This is
Oh,
an
never mind.
equal opportunity pirate ship now. We allow all forms of peasants.
Peasants.
Everyone's a peasant. I mean, I'm the Snips. They have to be, up to my level.
Half of these people are now looking at you with very how would I describe it? Irritated eyes, I guess.
Can I ask why this chick why she's sticking so close to me?
Like, who are you?
She'd be like, "Well, you saved, the ship. I appreciate that."
Can you tell me about that cloak that you're wearing?
Yeah, it's a cloak. I got it.
From where? Where'd you get it from?
Ah, it's this girl I used to know. It's not important.
Well, it is to me.
Just have list. I took it from a girl, a woman, I guess. But it's mine now. It's not important.
Just can you tell me about this person that you took it from?
No. She skips
All
away.
right.
She skips.
I
She
throw her
skips
overboard.
away. She skips. She skips.
I throw her. That time, sticking that close to her, she's just gonna skip away.
So the people they spend a few minutes calling the rest of their, slaves up. And they kind of talk amongst themselves. They probably take like 10 minutes, and then one of them turns to you and is like, "Alright, we'll stick with you for now. We'll help you run the ship."
I don't like the idea of the for now.
Well, we're leaving the. Okay, I say this not out loud, so they can't hear me.
Okay,
But,
hold on.
Pack,
So
Soren.
you wanna call them up there and talk in a corner?
Yeah, I call him up.
Okay.
So Pack, get up here. Hey, number one, come here. There he is. All right. So, for now is fine because once we get the Skillbreaker, we have our own things. We haven't really told them that we're just gonna leave the ship. We really don't care, right? Or are we looking at keeping the ship?
We can sell it.
Well, we could try and sell it, or we could offer it as like an offering to them. Be like, hey, here you go. Sorry you were slaves, but here's a boat.
There's a unicorn below deck. We could try selling that.
Yeah, we'll take the unicorn.
No, the unicorn's ours. We can sell that for a hefty penny. But other than the boat, I think us getting off not being killed is a good deal.
Yeah, that's
Can
payment enough.
Can everybody make a perception check for me real quick?
Sure.
Oh shit, my dice
Oh,
aren't
come
even
on.
ready.
What's up with these rolls?
Oof, I rolled.
I'll just do it in roll 20. I don't have my dice quite ready.
This is ridiculous.
I rolled
Got
an
a 6.
18 total.
Nice. That's
A 2.
10. I got 10 total.
All right, so I have an 18.
I got a 6 total.
Out of the corner of your eye, Snips, you see the little girl with the white hair skip down the stairs.
Why is she in the water?
Because when you're not on the top deck, that's where I'm putting people.
Oh my gosh. Oh, she went downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fine with me, I guess. So, are we in agreement? We should just give up the ship when we get there, sell the unicorn, and then be on our way.
Yeah, unless she's going for the unicorn,
I should have
yeah.
just got my dice ready.
Yeah,
and just rolled a
we're in
nat
agreement
20.
with that. Soren would be totally fine with that.
All right.
He would be like, but you should be really careful when talking to these people. They've spent months in captivity. Anything could push them over the edge.
Yeah, but I'm giving them freedom and a boat.
One step closer to the edge, and
I'm about to break.
Just keep reminding them of that.
Got it. All right, break. I'm gonna go back to the slaves and be like, deal. We have a great deal. I won't inform them of the free boat just yet. I will wait until we reach port.
Can I name the unicorn?
Oh, we're gonna part with it. Don't name it. You'll get attached.
Its name is Garrel.
Yeah, I don't think you get attached to a gay name like that. So
It's
What?
like Gary and Daryl.
Carol.
Jesus.
Okay then.
All right, so timeout.
You mean out of character?
No, like timeout in real life, IRL. It's 7:15. Should we try to get Jason here?
Yeah. Let's try and do that. Let's see where he's at.
Hey, can I just point out one more time that, hey, Soren, you're standing right next to Snips again.
And he shifts
Soren-
one to the right.
Soren kind of lazily looks around, notices what you're saying, and quickly takes 2 steps. It's just like
Hey guys, what's going on? Why y'all running away from me?
He mainly only stays He's away from him in combat. He doesn't really care much otherwise.
So yeah.
Chase hasn't replied to me yet, so we're just gonna kind of continue.
Okay.
So you told the ex-slaves all your things. Where exactly are you guys going again? I wanted to discuss this after Chase got here because I feel like he should be part of it, but
Since he's not here, right? I believe we were heading to Skellbecker to sell them, but now that I think about it, hey, who has the world map?
I'll bring it up
I
for
do.
you.
Pack has the world map. Hey, can you roll that out real quick? Maybe we can find a better port to head towards.
We gotta be on Agar, so there's one right next to Wydale. It's not labeled, but it's a black dot.
All right, so let's take a look.
Skellbecker's on the
world map.
other side, though, so
Yeah,
we're gonna have to
Skellbecker's
sail.
right here. So you know,
We needed to get to Wydale. That's our goal, right?
Right, but technically we're sailing from over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
So if
Do you think we
we're
could
coming
sail
in like
between
this,
the islands?
You guys
Yeah.
can sail through there with your ship with the guys.
wait, why don't we just go here then?
Yeah, right here.
We'll just sail right on in here. Yeah,
Okay, now
Let's go to Ilion.
yeah.
correct me if I'm super wrong, but I thought that you guys wanted to go to Shizundab.
Well, Shizundab is the spot we have to go talk to the other
Dwarven
king of
king.
Shizun. Yeah, the Dwarven king.
Shizun.
Right. So,
Um,
I mean, technically, we could just sail through the islands this way and go to Tamunzir and then travel down that way.
Could.
Mhm.
That would be the only port that we could visit there between Zizun and Ilion.
Well, isn't this spot blocked off right here?
It is.
Oh, you're right.
So we
if
can't go
wait
in
a
that way.
minute
We
here-
have to come around here, talk to the king, then he'll let us through this spot right here.
Right.
Okay, well then, here's the other thing we got to worry about. Should we risk going through this narrow channel,
That's not gonna be a
being
problem.
in enemy territory of Wydale?
I don't. She just said it's not going to be a problem. So
Yeah.
No, okay.
You-
I'm just
you
worried
guys-
about if these guys have any troops.
That's a massive gap.
Yeah. It looks small, but it is
Huge.
Yeah, and all the people.
I get that it'll be easy to fit through, but I'm talking about like enemy territory because there's an army building here.
Mhm.
Would we possibly run into opposition here?
you
Guys,
can erase my lines if you want.
do you think we should risk the fact that we might run into enemies here, or should we go all the way around?
That's
You
like
can
a
draw
year's voyage.
No,
That is
let's
not a
just go through.
year's voyage.
Let's just go through and hit up Tamunzir in the middle.
All right, so we're thinking about just going through, risking it. All right. All right. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go follow this line, but we're gonna go up to here.
Do you think we're gonna have to stop for water or food?
I imagine this ship had enough food and water.
For this many people for that long?
It had enough to get to Skellbecker. How much extra time would from here to here be?
I'm just letting you guys know that, and I've listened to it a lot. Whenever you guys were in Hithlarion with the king, you guys said you were going to go to Shizundab to try and convince the king of the dwarves to help fight against the growing army in Wydale.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Maybe I didn't mention it then, but you guys are going to you're going to have a very hard time getting through the port of Tumunzir also. And I feel like the queen would have definitely mentioned that, and that's my bad on not.
Okay, what do you mean by a hard time? Like their ports are closed, they're not accepting people, or what?
Okay, so you know what I said that Shizundab's gates were closed?
Yeah, right here.
These spots right here.
Yep.
Right here.
It's going to be as hard to get through there as it would through Tumunzir. Who has the best history here?
Probably not.
Is that even a question.
Clearly not me. So
Matt, roll a
Not
history,
me.
please.
Oh, well, I didn't even get to check to see what my history was, but okay.
Sure,
That
that's a 9.
would be a 19.
You would know that the only way to get from Tumunzir to Shizundab is to
By train?
take the
Train.
gosh, I forgot what I called it. I'm pretty sure it was the Iron Underpass, and that is the train. Now,
Okay.
you guys could take the tunnels that various creatures have made through the mountains, but it would basically be the equivalent of that, Lord of the Rings scene where they're just like, let's go over the mountain. No, let's take those dwarven tunnels.
Mines of Moria.
There you go, Mines of Moria.
All right. So, unfortunately, when you tell me that, the only thing I can remember is that YouTube video you showed me where Gandalf,
Ganondorf.
where Gandalf
Seriously.
went. We must turn back. The winds are too strong.
Okay.
But okay, I understand what you're saying.
You guys get to choose how you want to do this, but I have like an outcome for all of this. So it is actually up to you all. You just have
Okay,
to tell
so
me
we
where
know
you
that the
want to
ports
go.
are going to be just as close as Shizundab's borders.
Yes, but there's always a way to get through everything. You just
No,
have to
of
be
course,
smart
of course.
enough and figure something out. And if it's funny, I will probably choose it. So, like, I'm literally telling you, there is a way to do it from every angle. If you guys fucking call down some eagles to drop you down into the top of the mountain,
The Eagles are coming.
The Eagles always come. They're the true heroes.
I'm just telling you, there's a way to do everything. You just have to think of a good enough
I got an idea.
There you
What's
go.
that?
We have a package for the king, and it's a unicorn, and he wants it immediately.
It is a magical creature, worth a lot of money. It's doable.
It could be our ticket in to see the king.
We won't know until we get there. Now, do we want to try by... Okay, so at this point, it does not matter if we go to the port or through land because their borders are going to be closed.
Right.
If we go through land, we're going through enemy territory for sure. But it would be a good way to scout it out at the same time.
Is Tumunzir, is it the only port there, or is there anywhere else
Yes,
all along
it's
here?
just Tumunzir.
Yeah,
there's
Shizun
nothing
and
along this
Uzgal
line,
do not
no.
have ports.
Yeah, I believe there is a port on that side of Shizundab. Let me bring
Over
up my
here?
Photoshop map. Just let me
No,
tell.
she's saying there might actually be a port right
Let me
here.
bring up ports.
She's
Okay,
gonna check though.
about to the almost exactly where Pack put his first
Oh, so
yellow
this
dot.
is the port.
No, up next to Shizundab, left.
Oh,
The one
This
right
one?
next to it?
Yes. There's a port right there. You are going to have a very hard time. You guys are going to be coming over flat waters, so unless you can somehow mask your boat or something or make it seem okay, there is definitely a port there. The other
Okay,
port
so-
that's in the mountains is directly to the right of Tumunzir. It's part of its water area.
Well, hey, we might be able to get in right there next to Shizundab then, because I remember Cosblin making a cloud of fog.
well,
That's
not just that.
big.
You also have
Is
to
it not
think.
that big?
No,
No.
it
Nah,
covers only
it's
that
around
area.
10.
Oh.
You have to think too. That extends our trip by quite a bit, and we will need more water and food.
There is
Well, either way, we have to travel
There's
that.
Lothlade Isle.
Shut up. We're never going back.
We've never
I've
been
never
there
been there.
before.
I'm from the Fae.
You guys, I can say you guys take a quick, or maybe you guys ask Carl, how much supplies you got? He says, we can last a while.
How does that? What does that mean?
Okay, it's gonna take
Come on, Carl,
you
be more
guys-
specific,
He
buddy.
says, okay, if we want to go to, if we want to drop you guys off somewhere near Wydale, that's fine. If you want to go around to the other side of Shizundab. We might have to stop at one place, but that should be fairly
Okay.
easy. Just stop at
I got
another
an
port
idea.
real quick. Nowhere near the mountains because they don't like us.
What is here?
We don't want to be there.
You can drop off anywhere that you want.
Look, this is close enough to the border
Mm-hmm.
to where we wouldn't be in enemy territory for long. At the same time, we could scout it out.
Yeah,
Not
but we don't know
really.
that there's a way into that gate right there. Without
We don't
talking-
know that there's a way in here either.
There is a gate there, so there is
If
a
we could
way
drop
into
off
the
anyway,
mountains. You
there's
guys
like
can. Yes, you
a
guys can.
bay. There's like
Yes.
here.
Now, you guys.
That would be kind of invasion-like, though,
It's
sneaking
going
in.
to be the same.
It's one ship.
Okay,
Oh,
maybe I can. Well, you know what? No, never mind. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Here is just close to the road or the
It is.
rails or
I'm gonna
whatever they
point
use.
out where the actual points are with yellow. Port.
Also, I would like to point out that this is mountainous region, so getting to the road may be a little bit more difficult than we planned.
That is true.
There's a port right here.
I don't know what the terrain is. Maybe it's cliffside or whatnot.
I'm gonna tell
Understood.
Carl to go grab me 50 feet of rope.
There's a new port right here. There's one right here. And you guys know that these ports are basically the major cities near where they're at. This obviously is a new port that Wydale has just set up.
Alright.
Yeah, so where there's yellow dots, those are where the ports are. Obviously, there's some down here and on the other side, but I don't know if you guys want to go to those ones.
Right now, those are too far away.
There's a port right here as well. Chase says that he is on his way back.
All right, cool. We'll keep
Sweet.
deciding without him, since he's being grumpy. For whatever reason, Bill just seems to be a big grump right now. So I mean, whatever.
What a grump.
Okay, so
Grumpy
Pack,
Gus.
what do you think? Okay, we're gonna take votes now. Everyone pick where we think we should go. Where would be the best place?
And why?
I vote. I will go first. My vote is here. I think we should go here. We can scout out Wydale while being close to the border and try to gain entry into Shizun.
I say, I kind of say that we should try and, let me see if I can't get a different color here. I would like to set up here,
Okay.
or actually kind of right in here. We could kind of dock our boat right in this, like, alcove. And then we can travel along the coast down to Shizundab. That way we don't have to worry about hitting either of these two cities and dealing with that that bullshit. And we can travel along the coast and not have to worry about as much. Because I feel like, if I remember right, if we just travel down the coast, there probably shouldn't be as much, like...
Okay.
Now hold on. By
It's-
down
yeah,
the
I-
coast. By down the coast, do you mean this way towards Shizundab's port?
I mean,
Okay.
on land, where I drew my...
yeah, the red line here.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
I would like to do. I assume I know some kind of knowledge check or something. Is this all beach up to it, or because the mountains right here seem to meet the end of the land? So is that cliffside or what? Would I know
I
what
think
kind
you
of
would-
terrain is there?
It is very mountainous. It's gonna be really. I mean, you've traveled over. I feel like you would know this. It's mountainous. You would be able to walk there. It would take you a really, really long time because you're going up and down and up and down. You're going around and.
So it wouldn't be like a stroll on the beach. It would be like
No.
cliff sides.
It
and
would be
whatnot,
some
and we'd
cliff.
have
You
to
know,
find-
I'm sure you could probably hit some beached areas, but it would
Yeah, probably
definitely
like
be,
right up in here somewhere. I imagine beaches, but over here where the mountains seem to reach the coast, I would assume it gets pretty rocky.
It's basically going to be, you know,
Yeah, but it's
mixture
still our
between-
safest bet, in my opinion.
Safest, yes. We wouldn't meet anyone. It would just be the trip there.
Well, this is metagaming right here, but there are orcs in that region.
No,
but
we don't know that.
safest in that. I know. That's what I'm saying. We wouldn't know that, but we would think, looking at a map, that might be the safest bet.
Yeah, there's not going to be anyone there. So,
Hold on, time out before you continue. Can I get Soren's input on what he thinks the plan should be and his reasoning?
That's difficult. I don't really agree with Snips's down here one.
okay, where do you choose? Draw yours out.
I don't even know how
Do
to
yours
draw
in
this
green.
stupid thing.
Just hit that paintbrush on the upper left, underneath the arrow. Do freehand, and then you can pick a color and draw.
That's cool. I really don't know because it's
Well-
just
What would Soren think to do?
Soren is not a sailor.
I was
Um,
gonna say Soren doesn't know much about this continent. Only what he heard, Queen Minquest say and stuff like that.
Well, either way,
Yeah.
it sounds like we're coming in from this area, so we have to decide from here, where would you think the best course of action would be?
Yeah, if we hit up there, then getting to this massive island is going to be difficult, especially if we have nothing the dwarves want. Nothing that we're
Yeah,
going to
we
be
only
importing.
assume that the unicorn will grant us passage. We're not even sure if that'll work.
Yeah. To Moonzir or whatever, I think is a bad idea,
Okay.
just
Well-
because of that whole thing.
In all fairness, none of us have decided to go there.
Yeah, I'm just saying I don't like that idea. I don't think outside of Wydale's a very good one unless we plan on going through the gate, which is just as hard as to Moonzir.
Right.
Can I point out also something that Wydale and its armies is very much growing, and they would have, I maybe hadn't mentioned it before, but they would have said that I'm going to draw this in Forge. Okay.
Also, it's been a month since we've last heard of the armies of Whitehall, so we don't know how much it's changed in a month that we've been on boat.
True that.
Right. But the last thing you did hear is that their main forces were going to be here because they don't want people crossing that bridge. They would be here because Stabin is still part of Skeegan's realm, I guess. And they would probably be also here watching out just in case.
Oh, shit.
Now, these are the major points that they would send. It's not. It can rival Skeegan's army, but I just want to point out that that's a lot of people being distributed to these very key points. So, just in logic area, they're not going to be able to send out 15,000 people to every corner of this continent.
Right. It would be like there's battalions in those areas.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm almost less worried about Wydale than the gate itself, getting through the dwarf
Yeah,
lands.
you're thinking that we might get turned back for whatever reason, like no one is allowed, kind of thing.
Okay.
That's what
well-
I'm worried about.
If
So-
we manage to get somewhere in here, it might be easier.
Right. Okay.
Because
so
there's
you-
less
the terrain will
place.
be rough.
Soren, you didn't
The
really,
terrain will be rough, but it's less.
Soren, you didn't really pick a place, I don't think, to where you wanted to enter. If you had to pick the best place.
He did. He just said right here.
Okay.
Down here.
Okay. So, Pack, you want to walk along this coast. Eventually, you're going to be entering the port of Shizunga.
I
Just
want. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we can come in from the north, like right here, But what I'm saying
So
is,
you wanna
along
go-
this coast,
Do you want
There's
to go
gonna
into
be
the
little-
mountain then?
into Shizundab, preferably, yeah.
Well, no, I know, but I'm just wondering if you want to, like, you round the
What
corner
direction
and all of a
you
sudden
coming in
there's
from?
the port, or I want to know if you want to use the coast and then eventually go into the tunnels of the mountain to get to Shizundab.
That tunnels of the mountain.
Okay. I was gonna say because, you know, using Matt's thing, you guys are gonna have to try and sneak through the gate or convince the gate guards or something. And
Yeah.
your way, and also I feel like Soren's way, you guys are going to be spending a lot more time navigating really difficult terrain and fighting probably a lot more enemies than you have to. So it's one of those things where you guys are going to have to decide, is it more worth it to try and talk your way through? Or,
Oh, we're not good at that.
Well,
Well,
one of
Soren
them is
is.
good at
I
that.
was going to say, you got two people who are very good at that.
Just shut up. Don't tell
I
me.
could leave it. I could leave it to you guys, and it's up to you guys. I'm not so sure. I mean, if we're going to try and talk our way, I think maybe the gate may be an option. But if there's forces all spread in here,
Yeah, no, it's difficult
dangerous.
to say.
we could do two
Um,
here, and we could travel along this
So
the
if
rail.
if we're trying to invade without going through their gates, I vote here. It's closest to the road. It would be the best for us to get in, and we could have a straight shot from here.
You can't
all
just
the way
get
and-
on a fucking train.
Yeah,
though.
I've mentioned here before,
But no, but
If-
there's a path that we can follow.
we can get to the trail, yeah.
That trail is the train, the
that's,
train
yeah,
tracks.
that's the train tracks.
Can we not walk beside the train tracks?
I mean, yeah.
It's in a mountain.
Yes. However, and I just want to point this out, first of all, nobody ever mentioned that Wydale had any ships yet. And then second of all, up here, the train tracks, Princess Minquest specifically said most non-dwarves are turned away. People will see you on the train tracks, following the train tracks, and you all, being not dwarves, would be noticed. You guys wouldn't be corralled away right away, but there's a big chance you guys would be definitely noticed and mentioned to the proper, authorities.
Yeah, we really can't hide as dwarves.
Well, then
At-
let's go in where
At some point, we're
Soren
going
said.
to be noticed.
Let's
Yeah.
go in where Soren said, and we'll go straight to the road, right here. Less difficult terrain, and then we'll just follow the road.
All right, that sounds good to me. Eventually, they're gonna know we're not dwarves, so let's
Right.
just go for it.
But we
Okay.
can talk ourselves out of a situation if that's what we plan on doing.
We could even bring the unicorn with us.
Yes.
At that point, yes. Every other option has us leaving the unicorn.
Okay, so we are going into.
Oh, keep in mind, unicorns are intelligent. I don't know if we know that.
How intelligent.
Like, insanely intelligent.
Where exactly are we entering? Are we entering into?
All right, here we go.
Okay.
We are going. Woo.
I really wish I could see this as you were drawing it.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, so you guys are going to dock here. That's not a port, right?
Right.
Okay. And you guys are going to take a tunnel up to. Okay, so let's just imagine, like, here's the gate that they've closed off to a lot of people. You guys are just going to travel up through the mountain and through tunnels, and you're going to eventually, about right here, you're going to cross with a road.
Yep.
And then you guys are going to go onto the road and go on to Shizundab.
Correct.
Yes, Shizoon. Okay. Just making sure I understand.
I can get down with this. I like this.
All right, that's our game plan.